Hello everyone, Lakey here, and today I'm going to be talking about the way that I feel Phantom Forces could best be changed. This video was requested by a channel member. If you would like to request a video and earn some other perks, you can do so starting by clicking the big blue join button next to the subscribe button. As far as big changes go, I've made a similar video in the past with my 2019 wishlist video, but not all of that was entirely serious. In this video, all of what I'm proposing are things I could feel could practically happen within the game as it currently stands. And the biggest area for me definitely has to be customization. Compared to other FPS games on Roblox, Phantom Forces is somewhat lacking in its areas for customization, with weapon skins really being the only main outlet aside from tags that show in chat. That is if you feel like paying for it. So these are just some ideas that have been suggested before by some other people, but maybe some that haven't, and this is just what I think could work. So firstly, kill cards. I think that it would be neat if they could be customized to have backgrounds similar to what Call of Duty has. I can think back to playing Modern Warfare 3 as a child and enjoying unlocking different cards to customize my name tag with. There are definitely a lot of artists in the community whose work could be featured through this, and maybe they could gain some recognition. They could come out with a case or simply unlock with rank or rewarded for something like getting a quad kill, mid-air kill, afterlife kill, and much more. I think that you could have a lot of fun with this, and it's something that I could see working most practically. Next up, charms similar to what Rainbow Six Siege has could be an interesting and fun addition. I think this could work as having it as an attachment category and having a specific zone on each gun where they would appear. I wouldn't expect them to be animated like Rainbow Six's, as that might cause unnecessary lag, but it would be nice to have something like that. I have heard whispers and rumors about charms being worked on maybe, but so far it seems like nothing has come out of that, and so maybe with this the developers could make a more serious bid to try and create these for the game. Next, similar to what CSGO has, I think that name tags on guns that can be customized would be a cool addition as well, and the name would show up on the kill card so that people who you kill can see what you nicknamed your gun, and as well if it shows up as like an attachment zone on your gun with the tiny little name like CSGO, someone can pick up your gun and inspect it and read what you nicknamed your gun. This could work similar to how the current name tag system for chat works. I think that would be the best way to implement it. Next is something that quite a few different games do, and I've noticed this in Arsenal and CSGO, and that is the end of the match top 3 player or MVP system that shows an avatar of who performed the best. CSGO also attaches nicknames to them for who did the most damage, who had the most quad kills, aces, flame damage, stuff like that, so you could definitely play around with it. Like CSGO as well, a player's MVPs could be tracked and displayed on their profile, so the people with the most MVPs can show off how many times they've gotten it and show that they are an impactful player. I think that the way of determining MVP could just be based off of score. This, coupled with different faces and uniforms for users to customize their avatars with, would give people an outlet to customize their own player model and show it off to others. One of my favorite aspects of any game is customizing my character to make it fit for me and make it unique for me, and I think that Phantom Forces is due for some kind of customization system in this regard. Faceless would be a fun and harmless way to do that. I know people want hats, but I feel like maybe if you're crouched down on something, a hat could be protruding and showing off your location, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like that could give an advantage to people who don't have hats, but like I said, faces are harmless. There are definitely some pretty cool Roblox faces that are currently in the catalog that they could go off of, and maybe they could even design their own. Like I said, there are plenty of talented artists in the community who definitely could give their hand at helping out with making customization happen seamlessly. And with uniforms, if they were colored to still fit what team someone was on, I will be fine with this, because the issue is right now in the game, at least with uniforms, it can be hard to tell what team someone is on. So as long as they have the accent colors applicable to the team, I would be fine with it, and I can see that working. And maybe uniforms are kept rather simple and You know, the uniforms mainly just differ by pattern between the uniforms, just to add some flair to them, and I could see faces and uniforms both working in a case unlock system. And for any of these that would be unlocked through a case with the drops at the end of the match, it would be, you know, maybe you get a weapon skin case at one time, or you get a face case at one time, or something like that, just to differ it up and change the drop rates for certain things. And I think the main draw to do this for Stylus is probably the monetization value with it. Yes, it would be a cool thing to implement and make the game more fun for me in my opinion, but as well, I think that there is the monetary value that comes with something like this, and we would definitely encourage people to buy more credits and spend more on the game if they are intent on customizing their character. So as far as benefits for Stylus, this probably brings some more people to the game as well as earns them a bit more cash as well, which I don't see as a bad thing. Them earning money keeps the games that we like up and running, so I'm all okay with that. So that about sums up what I want as far as customization goes. Some of it is definitely more practical and easier to implement than others. Like I said in my previous video, Phantom Forces is pretty much complete, so adding some extra layers for customization seems like a worthwhile area for development in my opinion. Be sure to let me know what you think though. Do you like these ideas, or would you suggest something else? Let me know in the comments. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.